You know, I don't take pleasure in talking about negative news in the gaming space. On Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, PC, I don't take pleasure in talking about negative stuff. And honestly, if these two things are true, I'm gonna be honest. I think this sucks. Period. So first thing we're gonna talk about is KOTOR remake. Now we know this thing has been in somewhat of a development hell, but now we're really finding out how bad things are because now Sony is pulling the trailers and tweets from their official PlayStation account, which is very interesting. This hinting at maybe this game has been canceled. And they have come out and said that this is actually because of music rights reasons and bullshit like that. I am kind of in the camp of KOTOR remake has been canceled. And the reason for it is because we've heard the rumor that this game has been having problems. We've heard the studio's been having problems. It's not even a big publisher that's even making this game either. It's not BioWare. It's not EA. It's like some third-party indie developer that Sony just happened to get, some kind of exclusivity deal with. So that sucks. But now we're hearing rumors of State of Decay 3 not getting a release window of 2027. Now, granted, this is a rumor. We don't know this. This isn't officially confirmed. There's no big article about it. Most we got about this is a person who works at Undead Labs said that it's coming out 2027. We don't know if they misspoke. We don't know if, they misunderstood the question or whatever. But it does look like State of Decay 3 is taking a sweet ass time getting out. And we also have The Last of Us Factions Project, which is, good lord, you will talk about a game that's just taking a sweet ass time getting made. There you go. Listen, man, I'm a Last of Us fanboy, period. I admit this any time of day. If it's got The Last of Us label on it, more than likely I'm buying it. But this case, I'm just like, dude, either fucking announce this thing and show it. At least give us a trailer. Give us something. To be like, oh, that's the Last of Us multiplayer project, or just fucking cancel the damn thing. I know some people don't want it to be canceled, but I'm in the camp of show it or don't fucking even talk about it. Just shut up about it. I'm kind of in that camp. Same thing with State of Decay 3 and the KOTOR remake. And of course, Sea of Thieves. Sorry, not Sea of Thieves. That fucking Skull Crossbones. When the fuck is that game coming out? Anyone ever fucking hear anything about that game lately? This is kind of one of the big problems I have with studios. Is that they announce games way too freaking early, man. And listen, I know Sony and Microsoft, them at least, they're trying to get better about that kind of stuff. But even then, they still do it. Wolverine, we don't know much about that. We just know it's going to, shoot for a rated M rating. We know this is going to have, some kind of blood and gore because it's going to be Wolverine. And that's about it. We know this is the Insomniac project after Spider-Man. We know that there's a skeleton crew right now working on Spider-Man 2 and transferring over to Wolverine. So, okay, that's actually some good news. That's actually some news that we know is happening. But the rest of these games that, just sit there in development hell for years and years, and we don't get to see anything about it. We don't even get developers coming out and telling us some kind of feature they're working on. We literally know next to nothing. And yeah, I know a lot of companies keep their cards close to the chest here, but it's god damn, man. Being a fan sometimes just sucks, okay? It just sucks sometimes because no matter what, you're always in for a long haul. You're always in for that waiting game. That's the game all of us gamers are familiar with the most. Regardless of what, space you occupy, Nintendo, Microsoft, PlayStation, PC, the game we all play is the waiting game. Because, good lord, it feels like we're waiting forever for shit to happen. And, yeah, it's just frustrating. It's frustrating because these were actual projects I was excited about. More State of Decay 3, if anything. But now hearing that this could be, we could literally be looking at a new console generation by this thing comes out. By the way, I don't even want to bring up fucking Metroid Prime 4. Where the fuck has that game been? Every fucking Nintendo Direct, we all think they're gonna show it. It's just but we never actually get any information. Just like, good lord. This is why now these days I'm very critical when they show a game. Like, I'm like, okay, you know what? If this game's coming anytime soon, you can have your announcement trailer. That's fine. But then the next trailer you show, you need to show gameplay. Because until then, I don't believe this game's coming out. This thing might as well be vapor water at this point. Like, I need to actually see the gameplay. I think I'd be fairly reasonable. You know, same thing with something like Spider-Man 2. It's like, hey, if I didn't see the actual trailer for Spider-Man 2 at that state of play everyone hated, I would actually be a little concerned about the game. I would have said, man, maybe this game is getting delayed. Because if they're not willing to show us something, they're not willing to talk about the game, that tells me that things are being tight-lipped for a reason. So yeah, this is just me kind of ranting and rambling. I'm sorry if this, comes off as unprofessional, off the cuff, but it's like, if this is part of the industry I hate the most, it's just the waiting and the silence. It's just like, good lord, as a PlayStation guy, trust me, I'm familiar with the silence. Sony loves being quiet. They love fucking keeping us on our toes for every little bit of information out there. And meanwhile, they're still gonna try to nickel and dime us with bullshit accessories like the PlayStation Portal and a new controller and faceplates. Oh God, yes. But until next time, guys, this is That PlayStation Gear sign out. Hoping you all have a good day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. I rather than BS. And what's your least favorite thing about the game industry besides broken games? I think we all agree broken games are, bullshit. They should be, QA tested and shit. But what's the other thing you hate? Come on, like, tell me what else you hate in the industry besides, bad broken games. Maybe fanboys. Maybe, just early announcements that don't amount to anything. This actually just reminded me of something real quick. I know it sounds like I was ending the video. But remember this game, The Wild? I'll actually try to find the trailer for this game. This game, fell off the radar, and I was excited for this one. When I first saw it, I was like, man, this looked cool. Where the fuck is it? Remember fucking little devil inside? Where the fuck is that game? Until next time, peace out. Have a good day.